Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. This is going to be the start. This will be the warm-up for the next 3 weeks. That's week 4, 5, and 6. Okay? The exercises, the warm-up, and the cool-down will change somewhat for the next 3 weeks. Some of the exercises are going to remain the same, but there will be more lateral movement to those exercises. So it'll be a little different. We will add some new exercises as well. The warm-up will also be slightly different. Of course, you can stay with the first 3-week warm-up if you prefer. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, it's going to stand straight, nice and tall, arms out to the side. We're going to start with the neck, and these are neck glides. So I want you to just think tall, straight, tip the neck down and forward, pull it back. A little exhale, and back. Good. And back from the side. And back. Make sure you're keeping the hip tucked in. Good. Core is tight. Back. Again, one more. Good. All right, so now we're going to do neck circles, okay? And this is similar to what we did the last time around. So, starting again with that tall hip tuck spine. Lean to your left, circle down, forward, exhale where you feel the pain or where you feel, I shouldn't say pain, but that extra stretch. You don't want to work through pain. You will feel the stretches more in certain areas, and that's where your exhalation will come in. Keep going, just nice circles around. One more time around. Excellent. Let's go in the other direction now, okay? Starting going toward the right circle this time. Excellent. Keeping that back tall, hips tucked in. 2 more times around. One more time. And excellent. Good. Okay. So that takes care of our neck. We're going to work down in order. Excuse me. So the next one is going to be for our shoulders. Okay? And this time around, again with that tall, thinking straight up through the ceiling, circle the shoulder down and around. So a little movement. We've done this one, I believe, in the first set of warm-ups. It's similar. While one shoulder is down, the other one is circling upward. Excellent. Good. Circles. Okay, 2 more times around. And last time. Let's go in the other direction, reversing it now. From the back or side. Excellent. And just a couple more to go. One more time around. And good. Okay, let that out. Okay, this might be similar also to the one you did the last time. These are back strokes. So bring one arm up, circle the other one, pause briefly, exhale. Inhale. Just back strokes. Again, you're standing tall. Your core should be tight. Press the pelvic forward slightly to prevent that duck butt. Good, guys. Keep going. And let's go in the other direction. Excellent. I hope this video finds you guys all doing well. I hope you enjoyed the first 3 weeks. We're going to be kicking it up again for the next several weeks. You will notice a difference in the work to some degree. And if you feel comfortable, you can stay with the first group of exercises. weeks 1 through 3. Excellent. Okay, good. Okay, this next one, I'm going to bring my right arm up and back. I want to make sure that my shoulder comes down, and I'm simply going to make circles. Now, you don't need to make it big. You may feel this a little bit in your bicep because it is stretching, but you're simply making short circles. Like you had a remote control in your hand, simply turning. One more this way. Let's go the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep that shoulder down. 3, 2, 1. Release that. Let's do the other side. Bring it all the way around and circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6. 2 more. Excellent. Go the other direction again. Keep that shoulder down. Don't hunch it up. Work to the point where you don't feel discomfort. You just are aware that you are stretching. 3. Opening those shoulders and good. Excellent. Excuse me. Okay, this is one we did the last time. These are back fist or wrist rolls. So pull the elbows in, keep them close to the ribs, and simply squeezing back, exhaling at that point. Inhale. Roll back and around. So right here, you're going to feel your scapular or your shoulder blades pulling in at that point. That's that exhalation. 2 more. 1 more. Let's bring it to the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. A couple more. 5 and 6. Excellent. Okay. So we've got the shoulders. This time we're going to work down our spine now. We're going to work through this area here. So the first exercise is one that I introduced this to some of you guys that take my classes. This is called a gunslinger. So again, standing tall, working through the ground, feel that body tightening up all the way. Pull your elbows in. Keep the pelvic tucked in. Reach forward. Exhale. Pull back. Keep the shoulders down. Don't hunch them up toward the ears. Exhale. And back in. Again, I like these fancy names that they call these exercises. This is a gunslinger. We all do that now. We live in the Wild West again. Exhale. Back in. 1 more. Excellent. Shake that off. Okay, this next one is going to be a lateral tilt. Now, I want you to think with the spine on this one as well. Don't think so much through your hips, although I want the pelvic still tucked in. I'm going to reach out to your sides, and I'm going to reach through my fingertips to the wall. Now, you notice, inhale in the beginning, exhale, reaching to the sides. I'm not trying to push with my hips, so I'm not doing that. I'm trying to reach with my hands through the spine. Good. Keep going. Excellent. Good. We'll do a couple more. Reach for the wall. Good. 1 more on each side. And reach. Excellent. Okay, this next one you can call the robot. One arm is going to be up, one is going to be down. And you want to think of reaching again through the hips. This time the hips will move a little bit more. You're going to reach up and push. Exhale. Switch sides. Other arm up, one down. Good. Switch. Inhale. And back. For those of you that do robotic dancing, this will feel very comfortable. That's not me. Good. Let's do 1 more to each side. And last one. Good. Let that rest. Okay, we have 1 more to do. This one we did do in the first 3 weeks. And these are hinges, hip hinges, okay? So again, arms are pulled in, and you're going to think through your hip, pushing your hip, but keeping the chest tall, reaching for each corner of the room with that hip. So I'm going back on a slight angle, okay? Just reach the hip. Inhale up. Keep that chest up. Good, let's do 2 more to each side. These really feel good once you start to get into it. You do feel that nice stretch up through the hamstring, up through the hip. Okay, excellent. Let's get down on the ground next. We've worked through here. We're going to work a little bit on our fingertips. These 3 exercises are all ones that you did in the first group of 3 weeks for that warm-up. I can't obviously work with that finger too well, so I'm just going to demonstrate them. But, I'll go through the movements as best I can. Here again, my hands are under my shoulders, okay? I'm going to lean back, keeping the arms locked, and I'm going to move forward to where I find that stretch, exhaling, but not a pulling, not too much where it's discomforting. Again, the wrists are a very vital joint, especially through work, things we do for a living, things we do around the house, but also most important for us at the moment in our exercising, okay? Good. Exhale. Inhale. So think of like a battering ram. Your head is just smashing down those walls. Exhale. Inhale. Excellent. Okay, the next one, I'm going to move my knees in. And this one I'm just going to demo on the one hand. I obviously can't do it with my other one, but it is one that we've done before. Here I'm going to sit back on my 4 fingertips, and I'm going to move forward so my hand comes down to just where the palm remains off the ground, okay? So exhale through that. Inhale it back, okay? Exhale it back. And there, good. Good, keep on doing another 3 more. Exhale forward, inhale back. 2 more, exhale forward, back. Last one, exhale forward and back. Excellent. Okay, we have 1 more to do here before we move on to the hips and finish up this warm-up. Okay, this one is the one that we did on the first one. This is one of the better ones, actually. So one hand is going to cover the other one with the palm facing down or the hand facing down. And I'm simply going to roll my elbow pin forward and bring it back. So I'm going to exhale here. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale. Bring it forward. Exhale. Forward. 2 more. Exhale. Back. Last one. And back. I'm going to switch sides. Now, for some of you, you may find this uncomfortable. I'm going to give you a modification to it, which may help. Okay? Exhale. This is the base one. Now, you can also keep on going through that. Bring the hand so it faces sideways. Place the other hand on top and simply do the same movement. It doesn't put as much on the wrists, but it does get that wrist stretched open. And you're doing the same movement, but it is a little bit easier than the fingertips facing your knees. Let's do 2 more of those. 1, exhale, bring it back. 2, exhale, and back. Excellent. Let's get back upstairs, and now we're going to work through the hips with a couple of exercises, and that'll complete our warm-up. So this is one. These are also ones that we did in the first round. Okay, these are hacky sacks. Okay, so going to balance on one leg, come onto the heel of the other leg, straighten the body out. Okay, pull that heel up. Let me start that one again. Pull that heel up toward that thigh, bring it down, back to the heel, bring the knee back the other way. So it's foot here. Again, I have problems on this floor, balancing sometimes. Good. There, drop, in, balance again, do it again. If you guys got this one better than I do, so much the better for you. Not one of my favorite exercises, but it is very functional, which is most important. Good, and down. Up, heel. Down again. Heel to thigh. Good. And out. Down. Heel to thigh. Good. Out. Down. One more. There. Touch. Exhale. Good. Love finishing those up. We're going to get down on the ground now and do one that we did include partly, but not completely, as we're going to do this one slightly different than we did the last time. So, one knee directly under the hip, straight in, hips tucked in. Remember, no duck butt, tuck those hips. Knee facing forward. You're going to exhale, move in a straight line, and then you're going to exhale and come back. Straightening the leg, pulling the toe in. Come back up, inhale, and out. Now you may find you need to make an adjustment with your foot. You can set that leg a little bit more forward if you can't stretch out the leg. And again, go to your comfort zone, working toward the complete movement as you can. One more forward and back, and let it out. Excellent. Let's switch sides. Straighten the back, pull those hips in, bring it forward, and bring it back. Forward, and sit back. Good. Nice stretch in that hamstring, nice stretch through the hip. Good. Sit back. Bring it up. Bring it back. Two more. Forward. Exhale back. Last one, forward and back, guys. And sit back. Excellent. And that's it. Good. Okay. Let's move back on to the left leg being forward. This time you're going to bring the knee so it comes beyond the pinky toe, okay? Keeping the back straight again, hips directly under the shoulders, tuck the pelvic in, exhale forward, and back. So you're moving on a slight angle, keeping the hips squared, of course, just moving the knee out toward those last two pinkies. And you can make an adjustment if you need to. That's good. We're just going to do a couple of those. Let's move the foot now out to a 45 degree. Moving the knee now toward the first two toes. So exhale. Bring it back. Check your form. Are your hips tucked? Is your shoulders over your hips? Exhale. Let's do one more here. And back. Okay, good. Switch sides. And again, forward and back, bringing the knee out beyond the pinky toe. Exhale. Back. Keep the hips tucked in. Exhale. Bring it back. Two more, guys. Exhale. Back. And exhale. Bring it back again. These are so important to do before you do any hard training. Knee out toward the big toe this time, between the first two toes. Exhale. Warm up, such a vital part of training. And again, when you're doing complete body workout, you want to train or stretch or warm up throughout the entire body. That's the last one. All right, so bring that foot forward, lean slightly in, come up on the rear toe, push yourself up and stand tall, head going out, straight up, tall stance. Breathe in, breathe out. That was the warm-up for the next 3 weeks. I'll talk to you in a little while. Take care.